Hello and welcome to yet another podcast on our channel. This time will be a little bit special. We have two guests this time. Vic unfortunately had another appointment coming up and couldn't join us. Instead, we have two members of the best team there is, Team Keg Gaming, TKG, and they are StayWoke and RawRockKills. Both very, very cool gamers, very good players. And we are going to do some rating of shit talk this time. Aegis shit talk. We'll explain later what this is. First, I want to give a quick shout out to Vogue here. Say hello.
Hello. I organize tournaments on the side for LOR. Most of these tournaments are very casual, region-based tournaments. And today we're going to do some Aegis shit talking, rating. Because Aegis is a tournament that is based on teams of 3 people playing one-on-ones. And we wanted to showcase the shit talk between these teams.
Very cool. First, back to your side really quickly. I want to explain a little bit because maybe people would be interested in this. We actually do region tournaments for both AM, Americas, and EME. No plans for APAC yet, right? Or
Not for APAC.
okay. And the special thing about this is I also participated in this one. It's like best of one, not best of 3, and you can actually move the tournament or the matches to later dates. Want to explain that?
Right. You can reschedule your tournament whenever you want to, aside from like your finals matches. So let's say the tournament starts on like Saturday, right? Then you can reschedule all the way from Saturday to the next Saturday.
That's
And
very
the
cool.
winner, and it's usually in like 2 sets. So like the first set is like your qualifying rounds, and the last set is the like finals. As in like people from the qualifying rounds with the highest score can get into the finals, but people who don't are eliminated.
And there's an actual prize, like $1 art commission.
Right.
Very, very cool. A lot of fun doing the tournament. It was just so nice. Like people were like, I can't play the last round because I have something to do. Then you just chimed in and was like, you can just reschedule. You don't have to drop. And then they just played like 5 hours later. It's just such a good casual tournament. A lot of fun with the affiliate one. And we will replay the Noxus one as well once it comes to Europe. RawRockKills. You can also introduce yourself.
Hey. Yeah, I'm RawRockKills. I enjoy playing Legends of Runeterra. I'm part of Team Keg Gaming. I'm a dad, and I also shit talk, but I'm really nice, so I don't actually shit talk to people. But I have a shit talk mentality, so take that for what you will. I feel I'm qualified to rate these.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You were actually the one who invited me to Team Cake back then, and I'm still so grateful for that. I've missed out on a lot of awesome conversations and awesome people about that.
We're a pretty okay group of individuals.
Exactly.
All right.
Nice. Let's move on. We're going to rate them from 1 out of 5. And do you want to explain more about why we do this and how we do this, or just start off?
Part of why we do this. Yes, it's out of 5. Okay. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, of course.
Gotcha.
Why we do this is mostly because when it comes to tournaments, they're kind of boring, to be honest. They don't have enough of a storyline. And shit talking is what gives it that storyline. It gives people the anticipation, the entertainment for these tournaments, instead of just being random best of 3s between players. And we want to gauge how good people are as entertainers and shit talkers, not just as players. And this is part of why we do that.
Okay.
Is to give a scene for people to watch.
Nice. So let's try it out. Let's get our first take on here. It's from Stoneconch at Beautiful Gamers. Our player order this Thursday will be me first. I never lock my Runeterra.ar. Feel free to scout as much as you want. There's a 99% chance of bringing Papago the Great. Underestimate him and you will regret it. Good luck and may the odds be ever in your favor. You'll need it. Papago the Great is like the new 3-mana 2/2 that gives you like a Yordle, Manifest a Yordle or something. And I think Vogue most of our viewers will probably not be that deep into the Aegis like matchups and stuff, so you have to give us a little bit of background takes.
I'll explain this a bit in that so usually so there's teams of 4, but only 3 people play. And Concha is saying, okay, so I'm just gonna say that I'm playing this week. You guys can do whatever you want. Scout me, take all the information you want from Runeterra AR, which is a deck tracking tool.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. He's just gonna win with his meme card.
So yeah, RawRock, how do you rate this?
Yeah. So, so let me preface this. Let me say that there are things that I look for what constitutes quality shit talk. I believe delivery above all else is the most important part. If your shit talk is coherent and it is very well written, then I think that gives more points or more merits than just saying team bad. So Conch, I really like this because this is Conch is subtly saying that what the other teams, having the advantage of like knowing like what he's playing and their strategy because he knows they're just going to take it anyway. For that, I think that's a 5 out of 5 for the confidence scale. I do think there could be it could be shortened a little bit. I think this is a little bit too long on the rating, so I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 as my final answer for this.
Okay,
I think it's also a 4 out of 5, but the only reason is because I know the aftermath and that he never brought up Power of the Great.
That's true, actually. I think I'm changing mine to a 3 because of that. I think it's a 3 out of 5 for me because he didn't actually bring Paparo.
well, that's kind of lame.
That's close, yeah.
Whereas I like to call him Lucibean.
Okay, I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a lame take. It's just like very long and very bloated and doesn't really just say anything unless I'm just a better gamer than you. I'm just going to give this there's no commas. I'm arguing between a 2 and a 3 out of 5. I guess I'll also go with a 3 out of 5. I'm not very impressed by it.
Yeah, shit talk is there. It's got a little bit of a bloat to it, but the quality is definitely there as well.
Yeah.
So
it's like when you tell a joke and then you just everybody is waiting for the joke to end, but it just doesn't end yet, and then when it finally ends, it's like not that good.
the joke was the results.
Indeed.
Okay, next one. Hold on.
It's Punch again, but this time we have Sleepy Panda.
Hey, do you want to read it out for us?
Alright, sounds good to me. Puffcap Pillars, I posted my lineup this week above. If you want to counter, I make good word that bring the exact same lineup, otherwise you can expose me and shame me in front of his entire community. If I decide to make a deck switch because I like something from the patch, I'll announce it and let you personally know through DM. We don't need to steal the decks, homie. Y'all are getting scolded regardless.
Yeah, I like this because this is a rare instance of counter shit talk, where this is very much a response to the shit talk, which is always appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. It's simple, to the point, and effective, and yeah, I feel the burn, even though I wasn't.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is exactly what we like about Legends of Terror, the back and forth, the interaction. And so like having shit talk and counter shit talk really comes to that feeling.
Yeah.
I'm going to also give this a 4 out of 5.
I'll also give this a 4 out of 5. It's not that much different from the last one, but there is a bit of responsibility in this one, in that he says, you know what, you can expose me and shame me in front of the entire community, It's part of the shit talking mentality and responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Great. Let's open the next take. Oh, it's gone. Anyways.
Oh, wait, no, wait. We have to go to the one on the right first, because that's a counter shit talk.
Oh, this one?
No, wait. The one that says Church 1.
Ah, okay. So, Team Tsuyu Kamisama Gaming is ready to blow up the crumbly players of Church of Targon next week with an easy 6-0. Church of Targon is probably not as rock solid as they should be. That's like the chip quote.
Yeah.
Who's Team Tsuyu Kamisama Gaming?
It's another team of TKG that participated in Aegis.
Ah, okay. Where does his name come from?
Oh, it just came from one of the players who kind of liked anime quite a bit.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
like an anime.
we decided each TKG team will have a different acronym.
That's very
Right.
cool.
Personally, I'm quite a fan of this one. It kind of publicly calls them out, but also like there's a flavor to it, you know? You know that Grandparochi's in this team and he always brings, tell you a Malphite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the flame.
I enjoy the flavor. Yeah, the flavor's good. Knowing the response to this, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 because the response is a 5.
Yeah, the response is hilarious. But like, I think it's like a little bit overdoing it. It's like too much Judge of Targon and like too many references. But it's like on the edge. So also like 4 out of 5 here.
I'd say it's 4 out of 5 just because it's not exactly like perfect, because there's just a bit too many words.
Mm-hmm.
But the response is, "Oh, you're all masters," is kind of lame, to be honest.
Yeah, like what is this response even? Grandparochi, are you all even masters? As if you need to be masters to beat Grandparochi. I should talk on that.
Pretty based.
Jeez.
As for like Grandparochi, he's this comeback is like a 1 out of 5. Come on, that's like that's the common man's shit talk.
Oh man, I have a different view on this one. I guess I've got this one as a 5 out of 5 because this is like a while yes, it seems like a very simple, typical shit talk response. The execution from somebody like Roji, this is very unexpected.
You have to explain it a little bit more. Why is it unexpected?
It's a stinger. Because Grandparochi is such a nice guy. He doesn't say bad things about anybody. And then he's just like, man, and then he hits you with it. But I could also see it being a 1 out of 5. I guess it depends on your perspective. I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 actually. Now that I've sat on it and feel peer pressured to not go increasingly amounts with my ratings. Yeah,
I'm going to go with like a 2 out of 5. It's like kind of when Malphite wants to be like witty and give a response. It's like kind of feels like just like no you responses. I'm not really that impressed by it. Okay, then we have the next one with Smooth.
Ooh, Swolus.
Correct player.
So REO is the name of another team called Runeterra Exiled Ones that's playing for Aegis EMEA.
Mm-hmm.
REO more like free elo. Personally, I think this is short and simple and kind of witty. So I give it a 5.
Yes, I love this one. I also give it a 5. It's just like such a cool play on words. It's like not pushing the point at all. It's just like I absolutely love this one. I opened this before and I was like, this is how you should shit talk, just on the point.
Cannot morally give this a 5 out of 5. Become better, and this seems a little forced to me. I'm going to give it a 3.
Ah, okay.
Whoa. That's a first.
Kinda rough. Gonna lie.
Kinda rough.
Okay.
Alright, next one is the masterpiece, I believe.
Masterpiece. Okay. Want to read it to us? It's like kinda long.
Mastering Terror, I think you meant the art of losing. This is the freest matches for this week in Aegis vs Tsuyu Kamisama Gaming. And then you see Knives saying, how is Mastering Terror 5-3, but they still got the 1-3 energy. So that's about their game score. Because on week 2 they were 1-3.
Oh boy.
Margin too busy with Flesh and Blood Pro Tour to play, said on his podcast, no tournaments coming up, so he's just playing for content. Trust me, we could tell. Florence forgetting how to submit lineups that aren't 3x auction server, so Kevin has to do the heavy lifting. And then Jason Sensational locking on Yasuo. Not gonna lie, looking like an angle to play deep, so Majin can root my code for YouTube.
Like this
Personally,
one.
I give it a 5.
Yeah, it's like so many good references.
This is
Right.
a well thought out shit talk. I will give it a 4 out of 5 because I feel very picky in the 5 out of 5s I give. So I will I'll leave it at a.
No, I think I'm going
Statement when we said that it was the art of mastering losing.
to. I think I'm also going to
Uh,
go 55 out of 5 here. It's just like so many cool references. Like, of course, Tsuyu is like obvious, but like the triple action Sivir recently we had like Lear, an ABG player, locking triple action Sivir, which is kind of just a general strategy, and then also the deep video with Machine. Literally just copy the deep deck. It's just so many small references. Really like it as well. But it's big here on the 5 out of 5s.
All right. Next, we're going to see some of the responses, which I think were terrible.
I like to take my
Yeah.
trash out quietly so I don't attract any bottom feeders. What does it even mean?
It's kind of lame. It's like,
Yeah,
is this even shit talk?
kind of words.
And like, it's not even good shit talk because like it's not talking about the game itself. It's kind of like more of a how do I? It's also a 1 out of 5 for me.
yeah,
I could even put it as a 0.
I'll go with the 1 out of 5. You can tell it's Jason out of his comfort zone from shit talking, which is respectable,
Mm-hmm.
but doesn't hit the mark when compared to the next one.
Okay, next one. Exciting.
It's not Jason Florence because I took him out on purpose because it wasn't worth putting in.
Oh, rough. Okay, Carrot 24. My teammates doesn't even have to
Play the game.
play. What is this English?
Since
My teammates doesn't even have to play the game. What is
Wait,
English?
wait, what is the English?
My teammates doesn't then have to play the game. Oh my god. Since everybody keep losing to my small prep, I can't even let Jason Sensational play as you because everyone is so. What is this English like? Like minus 2 grades from this just for English.
Really bad.
I think Covered speaks French, doesn't he? Or maybe
He's Canadian.
yeah, I think he's like French Canadian though, right?
Yeah,
That's
something
probably
like that,
all
I
it
think.
is. Probably all it is. Well, regardless, I think the message there itself, I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 5. This one is
Really.
it's a very simple response to this shit talk, and it even highlights how free TKG is and everybody else that they played against that week, because um, you know Jason's shit talk left something to be desired. So Cover picked up the slack and carried his team on his back. It's a 5 out of 5 for me.
Okay, I see the point there. Since he even mentioned Yasuo, out of respect for Yasuo, it's like 4 out of 5 because we just can't excuse the English, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't want to nitpick the English. I was just confused if it was on purpose or not. You're just giving it 4 out of 5 because it says Yasuo.
Okay, and he kind of got up, he kind of got to the point.
Yeah, like you look at it, Knives sent big long message, and granted, it was individual shots at the members on the team, but Cover just responding to that entire shit talk thread. And nothing else should have or needed to be said by the Mastering Runeterra side. I don't
Knives
know. This
was
is
still
good.
right.
5 out of 5. Stand by it.
Knives was still right
Especially
because
highlighting.
Kever is still doing the heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I
It
like
is
a little bit
true.
of the insight here, but I'm just going to. I don't know. Like it just feels like just repeating Yasuo, saying everyone is so free. I don't really get how this is like premium shit talk. Like it seems like repeating the same argument again. I'm just going to give it a 3 out of 5.
I mean, saying is that it doesn't matter. They let Jason play Yasuo in their sets because it doesn't matter if Jason wins or loses. the rest of the team's going to win because everybody's so free anyway. Or he's saying that Yasuo's going to win anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm still going away. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, I would say. This is going by fast. Team Cake again, our Team Cake account. After week 1, array matches, we decided to do some tutorial challenges against some bots for fun. Turns out Frozen Throw loses to the bot multiple times in a row. I guess the bot is just better than both
AT and Frozen Monks. The bot will make it to playoffs instead of both teams. On the bottom is the score. Garen Tempo, Ground Guard Tempo is off to a solid start, 7-7 for week 1. Does Frozen Monks belong in a mega low tier now? Frozen Monks is a team led by Aikaro, Cameron Hanzo, and Milk.
I gotta give this one a 2 out of 5 because I feel like there's more context that need to be there. It's hard to isolate that shit talk in a Twitter post. But also I know how the rest of the weeks went for GKT. But so I have to do this out of sadness. 2 out of 5 for me.
That's fair. Because it's a bit disappointing because it requires too much insider knowledge, I think. Because Frozen Monks technically rated our team as like all the way into like F tier.
Oh, that's rough.
And then they got beat.
Oh, that's even rougher for them. What do you give them?
It's kind of 2 out of 5 to be honest. It just requires too much context.
Yeah, I think I'm also not like fully grasping it yet, so I'm also just joining in the 2 out of 5. It's like way too, but it got some like hearts at least, like 11 hearts, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but that was probably because of the people who were actually playing Aegis. The tweet is basically saying, okay, these guys literally can't play the tutorial, but like, and you guys lost to them? That's kind of sad.
Okay, but which tutorial challenge was it even? Like the challenges, the keywords and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Lost to them once. But like one tough one. Anyways, another smooth tweet. Looking forward to this one. You wanna know what the best thing about beating Phoenix 3-0 in Aegis Law is? Phoenix is revived after dying so we can farm them again in a bit. Oh, that's sweet.
This is the shit talk I like.
Yes,
absolutely. This is a 6 out of 5 for me. This is the best shit talk from Aegis I've ever seen.
This is a 6 out of 5 as well.
Absolutely.
Like, it doesn't require a lot of context. You know, I can inform you guys again. I've done it once already. I can do it twice.
It's very flavorful, simple to the point. It makes me feel the oomph. And it's
just the confidence.
Absolutely. And just like the Phoenix reference is so cool. Even if you don't even play lore, for example, you just see Phoenix and you're like, haha, Phoenix revives, and so you can farm them and kill them again. Because just everybody gets this, and this is like what TikTok should be. Like you don't have to look at a spreadsheet to understand who everybody is. Just everybody gets it, everybody feels it, everybody loves it. Great. So yeah, next one.
All right, this one is about the seasonals tournament because Smooth actually made it to top 32. Well, Broken Ball lost in top 16, so there was no point in continuing to play. So of course I also lost in top 16. And then there's Hash saying Copium and Smooth saying it's clearly your fault because you lost to the guy I lost. I would have clapped your ass anyways. Broken Ball ends the statement here with, "You're talking too big for someone who can't even get out of RA playoffs." Or otherwise known as Aegis.
Are we so we're rating Broken Ball's little buzz at the end?
Yes.
All right, okay. I like it. I think
I
it's
say
simple, effective. Gonna give this one, but I mean it's also like not very flashy.
Kind of playing
Yeah.
this.
Okay, 3 out of 5.
It's 3 out of 5 as well.
Agreed.
I feel like anyone could have came up with this as well, honestly.
I'm going to go like. I don't know. Yeah, 3 out of 5 seems fine. I thought about 2 out of 5, but still better than the other one. Yeah, we all agree on this one. And are not that amazing. And the last one already. But this has been fast, like way faster than our set reviews, for example. Team Tsuyu Kamisama Gaming has won against the crumbly rocks of Mount Targon. They have learned to pray to the real gods. It is finally time for them to combat the endangered team, the Wombats, who's about to become extinct. Nice. Interesting. Yeah. I often see on Twitter like people are either Wombats or ABG members now. There's no ABG shit talk yet. I'm sad about that.
I'm not disappointed, honestly.
Yeah.
I think this one's very flavorful. So it really gets a flavorful point from me. It also kind of gets to the point. It's not as long as some of the other tweets were. And yeah, it's pretty straight and simple, like smooths. So I think I could actually give this like a 5.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd give it a 5, but I did just fact check, and wombats are endangered, so that aspect of the shit talk is accurate. I think it's simple to the point, but I also feel like it is a rehash of the previous Church of Targon shit talk from that aspect. I'm gonna.
All right.
I didn't hear your rating, unfortunately. Cut off. What was your rating?
Oh, he said 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of overdoing it a little bit, like with the references and stuff. Like so many references, and what are even the real gods? Like they're praying to like Thresh now or someone. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Oh, I still like it, but I think it's just overdoing it a little bit.
Yeah, I think this kind of ends our shit talk rating list.
Yes, it was quite fun.
I wish we had more. Hopefully we'll get more.
Yes, we should definitely.
Probably not me though. I feel like I'm way too nice. I can't do that to people. I can't shit talk people.
Personally, I think we need to find more ways to like utilize this, because a lot of this was done on Twitter or like done in just Discord, but we need to somehow make it more visible to community.
Like on Reddit or something.
I think that's the conclusion I came to after doing this.
How would you make it more visible to players?
Some of it I think can be done through interviews.
I think we can do like cameos. Like maybe we get Smooth to join Cameo, and then he can initiate shit talks from there, right? And just get everybody from each team to have a team representative cameo, and
I feel like that.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I'd buy it. It's good shit talk. I'll buy it.
Right. And also like Aegis has done some videos of like recap week where they invite players to, just talk about like
Oh my god, if they have a shit talk segment, that'd be funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, be pretty funny. Well, cool.
Nice. So once again, check out Vogue's tournaments. I will leave a link, an invite link in the description of this video. Or just come by if you like casual legendary tournaments. It's really great if you even just want to try out tournaments for the first time. You don't have to be like masters or anything. Right? Vogue, we have a lot of different skill level players.
Yeah. Some people are like literally in iron, and they probably beat up more masters, at least in my tournaments.
Yes, I definitely lost too.
Everyone has their chances.
So this one's Noxus. Do you already know which one you're gonna do after?
I'm not too sure. We might go into some interfee tournaments after sending out a survey, but as for what we could do after, maybe it's not Shirima or Targon, because we're leaving that for last. That's all I can say.
Okay, all right.
RawRock, what is your opinion? Should it be 30 cards in a single region tournament or 35 cards? Kind of
I
tough.
don't think about that. I mean, definitely if you're trying to go more mono, I mean, less cards from other regions are good. Maybe you do like a solid like 34 cards
Yeah, that's
in
actually
one
based.
region.
I like
So
34.
then you can have 2 splash cards that you can have like times 3, right?
Or 3 splash
So
cards
you can just
as
have
times 2.
strong splashes.
Just if you want to splash like Quicksand and
Oh, yeah,
Cutlery or
Splash
something.
cards times 3. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really cool.
yeah.
All
As
right.
if you
Consideration.
have like 5, then you have to like to play one as 2 off, and that's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Like 34.
Oh, yeah, I like 34 actually.
Nice.
I should implement that. That's actually what we're going to do after the Noctis one.
Great. Thanks everybody for watching and listening. This podcast is a lot shorter than the other ones, but I think it's still, I really like doing something with my TKG teammates as well. And just Bo came to me with this idea and I find it really cool. So thanks for
Thanks for having
watching.
me. I'm gonna go back to work.
Yeah,
Bye.
goodbye.
Yeah.